I want to talk about something. You know how it's known that America is Egypt, right? United States is Egypt. Mostly United States is Egypt, but America is Egypt. I want to say that not only are they just saying America is a new Egypt, I think this is the land of Egypt, given another name. I don't think that location that people call Egypt is the real Egypt for some reason. And you know what? The oldest pyramids I have heard, man, I want to do so much research on this stuff. Somebody came and suggested it was last year. It was last year. And I pulled this question up again. And somebody suggested put a book in my comment section for me to look at. I sure wish I could remember what video that was. Because I didn't have it titled to go straight to it. It was just like put in the middle of whatever I was saying, right? But I've been feeling like this for the past couple of years, that America or United States is Egypt, not only because it picked up Egypt's type of ways. I think this is the actual freaking land. Like a lot of parts of the United States, America is actually the actual land of what could have been called Egypt. Okay. So that's interesting. I know people have visited Egypt before and they've seen the pharaohs, they've seen the mummies, and they've seen all this stuff. And so it could be questionable if that's true, but I just keep getting the feeling that this is Egypt right here at the United States of America. I keep getting the feeling that is the actual land of this is the actual land of Egypt. I keep saying this. I'm in California. You know, I don't know about the land of California, possibly. But I know other parts of the United States of America. I think I really feel like it's actually Egypt. Okay, I really feel like it's Egypt. I don't have much to say about that though. I want to get more into that. I want to dig more into it. Okay. You know, like that part of Israel is not the real Israel. You know, like what we think is real is not really real. You know why? Because everything is in reverse. Even our body is in reverse. Our head is not where it really is. Like your head is not like on the top, like where you see it in the mirror. Like your head, your crown is not. Most people's crowns is not really there. But it's a photo that shows, make it look like your crown is at the top and the root is at the bottom and everything and the solar, everything. It's not. That's not how it is, because everything is in reverse. It's the way the picture looks of the chakras and the body. It makes it look like you're actually upright when a lot of us are in reverse. And so those chakras are not as where those pictures are showing that they are. Okay? So I just say it to say, I don't want to make this about that. I just said it to say that everything is in reverse, and it's quite possible that place that we think is Egypt and that place we think is Israel and all that stuff, and even what we think is Africa or whatever, not really the real place. Not really the real place. And I think that's why you have these other entities that come from wherever get to just take over and take advantage and be so ugly and just massacre and do all this stuff. It's because the people that were on the real lands before falling into such a low state, a low vibration, have not risen up to where they were. So now these entities get to keep doing whatever and ever and ever and taking over like that. Because maybe those other areas, I don't want to really say Egypt. I mean, what I see about Egypt, even when people try to tell the story of Egypt, people really try to make Egypt sound good and so magical and powerful. I just get nothing but evil from Egypt. I think evil is really terrible towards females. Okay, I don't like Egypt. And if you want to talk about, let me just say, I know a lot of people ain't going to like that. If you want to talk about homosexuality, people want to talk about where it came from. And it seemed like it was a lot of that in Egypt. What was this thing called the Tribune and all this stuff? And a lot of stuff that you see these celebrities engaging in, somebody brought up a famous rapper, producer, that's supposed to be married to a famous singer, you know, the power couple. Somebody brought up him, and the way he likes to do his sexing. He don't like to get it done to him. He like to do it to other people. That has to do with power. That's like he's like taking power away from them. Like, but that's how they used to do with the Tribune and stuff, right? I want to listen to that again. That's how they used to do in Egypt, with so-called Egypt. So I mean, hey, I don't want to brag on Egypt either. Okay. And it was probably deals that made that said it was okay for the other group to come into power, but now the other group is trying to renege on their deal. And so a lot of these, I'm just going to say a lot of these males that are being killed that we see, I feel like is this a war on them because there's another group of people that might have reneged on their deal. There might have been a deal that was made, and this other group of people is reneging on their deal and, you know, taking out whoever. A lot of them are pharaohs locked up. A lot of people locked up in prison, whatever. A lot of them are pharaohs. They like making sure they don't come back into no power. Okay? So I think they were reneging on the deal. But anyway, yeah. That's it. But then, you know, I don't want to get into all of that. I was thinking of something else. I don't want to go that far. You know? But that's all I want to say. I really want to look at is the land of the United States, specifically America, but I'm looking at United States of America. I've never seen any group of people get into Egypt as much as I've seen the brown people in the United States of America. And the people that push it the most are brown men. I know media pushed it, but I feel like it seems like the people that seem to really be into this Egypt the most are brown people in the United States of America. I don't see anybody else that much into Egypt like I see the people in the United States of America. I really feel like this land is Egypt, not somewhere else, because everything is in reverse. I really feel like this is Egypt. I think if you get into the right doggone dimension and whatever perception, you'll see that everything is just the way it was before it was taken over. It'll be like nothing ever happened. This right here is a falling frequency. Okay? But anyway, that's it, and I'll talk later.